Hello and welcome to the Procrastinario. My name is Jan and today we are playing EU4 as Pomerania. Now I was just taking a look at our relations with Austria and they actually hate us. And our improved relations aren't at 100, so we're going to improve relations with them, hopefully keep the alliance going. Kind of keeping my fingers crossed that we will keep the alliance going. If we don't, that might present itself as an issue. We are still fabricating that claim on Lublin, but it's now at 93%, so we should be okay. For some reason my mic is picking up wind from somewhere. Thank you, Mike. We are going to continue our construction of armories in Ostpreußen, and of course the next one will be in Memel, which should be next turn. We are slowly sieging Poland. It's going quite well, actually. And I don't think we'll be able to release Ukraine, but that's fine. We will most definitely be able to take the two provinces we have claims on, and that should be good enough. Some of our grain farms are having an excellent year, allowing us to feed more troops and see increase in our manpower. You can never have too much manpower. Gain 1,589 manpower, which is yay! Also, the more and more things are becoming known to us, which means that they have been exploring and colonizing. Justify my war! Our enemies have always grumbled about our demands, not quite believing that they are truly justified. With our new effective diplomatic corps, whose administrative ability we deeply believe in, we should be able to justify our wars and demands. Unjustified demands minus 20% for the next 5 years. Which is fantastic. We'll be done with our war with Poland by then, most definitely, and we'll be able to take more from them than we normally would. We've taken Southern Yets now. We're going to move our troops, if I can select them, into Krakow. Our troops reinforced a bit faster, of course. Adut has arrived home from Mainz. We're going to go... We are going actually to try and get an alliance with France. Simply if Austria says, well, we don't like you anymore, we're going to have an alliance with France. Some strong allies. Strong allies are always good. I mean, they don't hurt. That's for sure. Brandenburg is fabricating a claim on for Pomerania. The Reformation branched out in Münster. There we go. A royal marriage with them as well. Diplomat arrived home from the Palatinate. Let's go improve relations in Venice. Am I? Yes, I am. And improve relations in Saxony as well. While we improve relations in France as well. But we have the French as our ally now. So also we're going to take the cabinet here because by establishing an executive council we are able to assemble our most skilled diplomats, which gives us diplomatic relations +2, which is just fantastic. And should get rid of our too many diplomatic relations penalty. We also got the Frühlings- und Herbstmesse. Some cities are giving the special rights to open fairs in every spring and autumn. These seasonal markets are quite attractive to foreign traders. Domestic trade power +10%, national trade income modified +5%. Rather fantastic if you ask me. Austria has now insulted us. See, I knew it was a good idea to get that alliance. I had a hunch that they might do that. Because they did hate us, which quickly translates into something like that. By the time we siege this, our diplomat will also be back from Austria. There we go. Our diplomat is also back from Saxony. We're also going to continue improving relations with Lithuania just to make sure they love us continuously, which they do, but you can never have too much love, can you? We're going to build a few constables in Fort Pomerania, Posen, and Breslau because they're 1.2. I don't bother with anything that is below 1.2, below 1. Also, I've just noticed that Ostpreußen is +1.6, and I didn't build one there, so that's next cash income, which should be rather soon. Shouldn't take too long. Expanding Kasselspell against Austria. If Austria break our alliance, then that will be slightly more worrisome. I mean, oops, that was accidentally clicked. We also don't have an alliance with... There we go, Austria 1.6. Austria is now the papal controller. How did that happen? They have 3 cardinals in the Curia. That's not good, but we have 2 cardinals waiting to get into the Curia. So, we should be fine. But that did leave us without a diplomat, so we're going to pull the one from Lithuania back. Ay, not good. We might get an advisor. Not sure yet, not sure how much money our army is going to cost. We have another cardinal was born to us. We have 3 cardinals waiting to get into the Curia now. Should be doing rather okay, I think. We're going to sue you for peace. Let's see. If we take Lublin and Sandomierz, which we have claims on, 22.5 aggressive expansion, Poland will hate us, Bohemia hate us, Ryazan, Brandenburg, Denmark. No one we really care about Austria a little bit. Get you to release someone? No, not offer tribute. Get you to release Moldavia? What if we don't take Lublin and Sandomierz? Can we get you to release... No, we get you to release Moldavia. So, Lublin and Sandomierz should be ours. They still wouldn't be our vassal though. Which I'm fine with, which just leave it for another war and take all their money. And this is actually probably, yeah, 0.14 inflation for us. It's fine, we'll take it. They've taken, we got the admin power, we don't have the conquest castles belly on them anymore. We're going to send our troops into Sandomierz. We're not going to take any of these missions. I don't want any of these missions. Disputed secession is going on in Sweden still. Still only someone from my house would succeed to the throne. We would not vassalize them. Or get them in a personal union, which is a shame. It is a shame. 1.26, 1.26, 1.26. There we go. That should increase our income. I know I'm spending quite a bit of money on things like that, but in the long term it's better for us. I think. I hope. We are also going to core our new people. God, they're expensive to core. Austria broke their alliance with us. I'm not surprised, but a bit worried though. France is still our allies here. I'm pretty sure France outnumbers Austria in military might. Of course they do. 86,000 men for France and 62,000 for Austria. France is actually quite a bit over their force limit, but that's because of all their income. Now, I don't actually see all their 86,000 men in Europe, but I'm guessing they have some in colonies somewhere. Let's see, who do we invest in? None are really threatened other than this one, so... We should be papal controller again in no time. We're going to improve our relations with Lithuania as well while we are at it. We still have some stupid royal marriages, like the one with Brandenburg and Austria at the moment, but... Oh well, they're still allied with Brandenburg, and that's bad. If they weren't allied with Brandenburg, I would totally go after Mecklenburg, because it is Pomeranian, and it is Protestant though, but that doesn't matter. Does not matter. This episode is just not war. The bourgeois request privileges. The bourgeois class have grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, in particular their lack of opportunities in the higher ranks of government. Their only route into power is to marry into poor but well-titled noble families or pry open positions in government circles. Brandenburg broke their alliance with Austria. We're going to go after Brandenburg in a minute. We can grant them privileges, lose 50 diplomatic power, or deny them and lose 50 admin power. We're going to lose the diplomatic power. We're going now to take... We don't have the mission to... Don't have the mission anymore. Yay. But we are going to change Thuringia for Brandenburg now as our rival. And we are going to pull our guy back from Lithuania once again to fabricate a claim on Mecklenburg. Yes. while continuing to build improvements everywhere. 1.26 in Warsaw as well. Fantastic. We're still overextended though. We're going to core Lublin for now. At least core one of them. Get our troops into Neumark. I think we are still militaristically superior, yeah, at least by a level. They have a regency council as well. They're only allied with Mantua. We do have a royal marriage, it will cost us a stability point. It's a bit shitty, but what can one do? Fabricate a claim on Mecklenburg. Unless we have a mission. Claim our rival's province, Mecklenburg. Yes, we will do that. We've been discovered fabricating the claim in Mecklenburg. That's silly. Silly, silly bastards. It would seem that Sweden has produced an heir. Yes, Alexander von Wittelsbach. Our troops are continuing to reinforce. Their troops are inferior. Well, currently they're inferior numerically, but might not be for long. Currently we're inferior, but we won't be for long. That's what I wanted to say. Speak English, I can. We are not sending that much money out from there, so we actually have a bit more power over in the Baltic Sea trade node, so we're going to transfer power there instead of Vienna. We have a new cardinal in power as well. We're forwarding quite a bit of money there, which is good. More cardinals for us is always good. We've improved relations with France to 100. Also going to, yeah, get an alliance going with Saxony. And a royal marriage with them. We will again have too many relations, but I honestly at this moment do not care. Someone is fabricating a claim on Sadomiads. I'm guessing it's Bohemia. Poland doesn't need to. Only allied with Mantua still. So bizarre. How do you feel about me? Saxony broke their alliance with us. 25 military power. There we go. We have a claim on Brandenburg. We're going to improve relations with Muscovy. Try to get them. Brandenburg is currently only allied with Mantua, but they have started getting their troops out. We're going to send our troops into Pomerania so we can walk into Mecklenburg immediately. And siege that, and then we'll continue on. We're also going to put our navy into... Where are they going? Öresund? Doesn't matter. We're going to put them into Lowland. Is this Lowland? What is this sea? Storebelt? Storebelt? Yeah, doesn't matter. Declare war to take Mecklenburg. We are going to call in willing allies, which Sweden and Hesse would join us. We've lost a stability point. Lithuania, of course, honored because they are obliged to boost our stability up to at least -1, as we tend to do. Sweden and Hesse honored their war. Mantua joined their war on Brandenburgian side. Was to be expected. I don't mind if France isn't in a war. They're at war with Brittany and Tuscany at the moment in a... what is that? A French conquest of Armor. It's perfectly fine. They're sending... They are now going to attempt to attack us in Mecklenburg. We do have a guy there, so... We should technically do a lot more damage than they do, because they get a penalty and... We had a lot more cannons, at least. Posadowski, Johann Friedrich Posadowski. We will win that battle. And as soon as Lithuania comes in, we should be more than fine, I think. We've won the Battle of Mecklenburg. I'm going to keep my men where they are, and Hesse is going to chase them around, it would seem. We are on low manpower, just a lot these days, I know. It's not the best place to be, but... Definitely not. Let's see, 1.2... I can get 1.26 in Posen at the moment. They're just gonna continue sieging, trying to get gonna try and get a few people released, which should improve our relations with a bunch of these electors. So. Or if we can, we'll vassalize them. If we can, if that's possible in our case. I'm not quite sure. Gonna try. Doesn't hurt to try, does it? We should the next episode not go to war. It wouldn't be too smart of an idea for us. Simply because we're so low on manpower. And our economy is suffering from it. But hopefully we won't have to go to war. As soon as we siege Mecklenburg, we should be okay. Our war score will jump up, and then we'll just continue sieging. We'll siege everything. Austria no longer hates us, but we can't offer an alliance because we hate them, which is a shame. I mean, I wouldn't mind having an alliance with Austria. I am never against an alliance with Austria. I never have been, never will be, because they are powerful, especially after they inherit Burgundy. But and they did already inherit parts of Burgundy, and they are incredibly powerful, but we simply cannot go against them at the moment. And so I would like to have them on my side if, you know what they say, how does it go if you can't beat them, join them? Holy crap, if the King of France currently dies, we get a personal union with France. Please die. Pretty please. We've taken Mecklenburg now, so we're going to move our troops into Brandenburg. But pretty please die. Mike, please. We're slightly begging you to die. We've improved our relations with Muscovy up to 100 as well. We are going to continue improving relations with... Who? Who are we to improve relations with? Let's improve relations with Savoy. And... Portugal? I think that's an okay idea. We can also build more things. We are going to build another armory in Sadomierz. And continue our sieges of Brandenburg, which we are winning. We're also winning this naval battle. We have won that naval battle and we've captured a few cogs, I believe. So we're going to send our people to repair into Stettin. They don't have a navy anymore, I believe, so. Even if they did, wouldn't matter. Trying to assault in Altmark. Our mission is to take Mecklenburg. Yes, we will do that. Local fortification expert has been discovered. It seems as if there is a great man in one of the provinces who has some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, he is reluctant to leave his hometown. The entire country needs him, again a military engineer, or let him stay at home in Kulmerland. So we're going to do that. We're going to let him stay at home. We don't need him. We don't want to hire him, so. I so want him to die, but I'm pretty sure they'll produce an heir before he actually manages to kick the bucket, so. It's a shame, though. It's a shame. It would seem that Hesse actually lost that battle. How surprising. New king in Bohemia. Yuri the First Zamoyski. Zamoyski. Well, sounds about right. Hey, Lithuania, why aren't you kicking them out of Mecklenburg, you know? The province we have to hold if we want to win this war. Or finish our mission, for that matter. And I would really like to finish our mission. God, I wish the King of France just died now. As much as I wanted the Swedish king to just die. But they won't. We still have a personal union with Lithuania, and that will continue on. Cabinet dynamism. A combination of just the correct people in our cabinet can create conditions for a nice little boost in tax income. You will be pleased to hear that this has just happened. For the next 5 years, we get plus 10% national tax modifier, which is quite a significant amount, if I'm not mistaken. About 1 ducat per month additional, but that's something, so 1 ducat is better than no ducats. And this episode is going to end here, because we honestly have reached the 20-minute mark, and this is it for this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.